In order to become successful, in order to become the best person that you could be, you have to be willing to disappear for a while. Don't tell anybody your plan, just disappear. This is the reason why I took a 2-month break from social media. Now, I never deactivated my social media accounts, but what I did do is I just deleted the apps off my phone, so that way it prevented me from having to have that itch to go in on social media and to see what everyone else has got going on. So therefore, that was a thing that I did for myself to kind of help with my mental from going onto the apps. Picture this, you're in a relationship, you and your partner, you guys can't live life without each other. But then you guys start to develop problems that are pushing each other away. So then you decide to take a break from one another. See if that works. It may take days, it may take weeks, it may even take months. Then when the time is right, after when you've worked on yourself and you became that person, and then you enter back into that relationship, becoming an even better person, and now your relationship is more stronger than ever. Social media was the thing that I could not live without. However, in time, it started to become the thing that was causing me problems, not just with people in my everyday life, but most importantly, with problems with myself. It was that toxicity that was causing problems within myself that I just could not figure it out. So therefore, I decided to make the change and disappear for a bit. I needed that break. I needed that break from social media so that way I could work on myself to come back even better and stronger, refreshed and rejuvenated. Now, a couple of reasons why I did take a break from social media was number one, was to help control my anxiety. Now, I do create content. Now, the content that I create are experiences in my past trauma, life, past experiences. I see people who are going through the same thing on social media. So therefore, I try to create content that is very relatable to them that could hopefully benefit them and help them. The problem is that when I create this content, I overthink about if this might offend somebody or if someone might take it the wrong way, if there are certain words that I may have used. And sometimes I may get messages to where people may ask me, hey, is everything okay with you? Is there something that I did wrong? Are you talking about me? And that's not what I try to get across. If I have a problem with somebody, especially if there's someone on my social media, I come to them directly. I don't make content to take a shot or send a message to them. So therefore my anxiety would get the best of me and I would sometimes overthink myself. Should I not post this? Should I post that? What if I say this? What if I don't say that? And that was messing with my anxiety. And it was happening quite frequently. So therefore I felt like I needed to take a break from that so that I could work on myself to start to learn to be more confident in the content that I'm creating so that way it could better help you guys. Now, number two, which is worrying what people think. Now, I have a bad habit of caring too much of what people think or what did they think about this, did I say that wrong? And it actually kind of ties into the whole anxiety part because there's a lot of things that I hold back from my content because I don't want to offend people or because I think too much into what people might think about me or what people might think about, you know, stuff that I do. And I just worry too much. So therefore, I feel like I'm holding back my own abilities to be more successful because I'm caring too much of what people think. And that just goes into what I said earlier. I need to be more confident with the content that I'm putting out because the things that I'm holding back may be relatable to you guys, and that could help y'all. So that was another reason why I took a step back so that way I can look myself in the mirror and find the inner part of myself to not worry what people think. And I wish I had that switch. I wish I had that switch to where I could just turn it off and not care what people think. But again, I guess that goes with the whole anxiety, overthinking. And so I want to say that I've gotten better at that, and hopefully, you know, the content that I'm going to be creating now will hopefully benefit you guys. Now, number three, which is being too nice. Now, this was something I really had to look into the mirror and dig deep within myself. You know, like I said, I went through something a couple of years ago to where I felt like I needed to be the nicest person on the face of the earth because I was manipulated into being the worst person on the face of the earth. But come to find out that it was all in here because of what the people in my past made me believe of who I was, which I wasn't. So therefore that transcended into relationships and recent friendships, relationships to where I'm being too nice and I'm doing the most. And I'm losing myself by being there for these people because I'm having to do this, yes that. And I remember my sister told me one time, you don't need to be anybody's doormat. And she told me that because of a situation that I was going through, and she's right. And that's something that I failed within myself to see. So these are things that I needed to really take a break to find within myself. There's a difference between taking advantage of and being true to yourself. Being a good guy versus being a nice guy. A nice guy is you're that yes person. Being that yes person because you're taken advantage of, people won't respect you. So therefore, you need to dig within yourself to be the good guy. Not saying that you can't be nice. Definitely be nice, be courteous, but don't be the nice person to where you're being taken advantage of. Being a good guy, you have a good heart. You're gonna be there for people whenever they need you. You know, if you're a content creator, you help people through your content. If people need you, you're there for them. Whether if it's financially, spiritually, mentally, you know, you wanna be that good person to be there for them. And that's the ability that I can give. So that was something I was struggling with. And these were the things that I needed to take a break from social media to find within myself. Because I can't continue creating content for you guys if I'm not the best version of myself. Because otherwise I'm just a fraud and I'm not doing you guys, you know, a good service. So I really hope that this miniature video could be an inspiration to you guys. If you guys need to take a break from anything, whether if it's taking a break from a relationship so that way you could better your relationship, or so that you could focus on your job, or so that way you could focus on your family members, I think that is something best to do, because I know taking a break from social media has helped me find within myself. It's helped me to bond relationships with my family. It's helped me to bond relationships with my friends. It's also, you know, inspired me to try new things. About my first pair of cowboy boots, trying a new style, just trying new things. You know, my mom always told me that I should try a pair of cowboy boots with some Wrangler jeans. I didn't think it was a thing for me, but then I went and I tried it on and I was feeling myself, I'm not even gonna lie. So, but again, taking a break from social media could do wonders. You can focus so much more on your life. You can focus so more on your goals. And then when the time is right, after when you focused on yourself, then get back on social media, but make sure you utilize it well. Don't forget what's in front of you, which is your goals. I hope this was an inspiration to you guys. We are back. I'm excited to be back. If you did make it to the end of this video, I do appreciate it, as you could have been doing anything with your time. I ask that you give this video a like, as the algorithm will send this out to people who need to hear it. And as always, until next time.